Back for part two. So I'm just on my break, but just sticking on the idea of self-acceptance. Um, it's interesting when I watch these videos back because I can see how my energy comes across and how I am. And I talk about self-acceptance, but yet I'm still on that journey to discovering, the strength and the power in self-acceptance, like the real understanding, like to internalize and to be more self-accepting, to be more myself and open and willing to expose myself. Um, so it's like, I don't know. This is an ongoing journey, and I guess you're kind of seeing it right now in front of you, before your eyes. I've always been an anxious person socially. As I get older, I've become more aware of like, oh, this is why I act like that, or this is who I am. Like I'm more of a quiet person. I'm a little more introverted. I like to take my time. I'm just not really out there and loud. When I was younger, in my teenage years, I was loud. I was trying to be more, trying to be different. Trying to fit in more. And even actually, my 20s and early 30s, still trying to fit in. But I'm slowly edging towards, and I have been for a while, like just to not really care about fitting in. It's like obviously I want to fit in, but I want to fit in as me. I want to fit the block or the shape into the right hole. I'm not trying to jam something in that's not it's not meant to fit. And I feel like I've been trying to force something that hasn't really been fitting for a long time. So yeah, I don't know. I think in the world today, there's so many people trying to be other things and other people, and trying to fit in, different personas, different subcultures and groups and identities and interests. Where it's like the coolest thing and the most interesting and fun way to be is yourself, because you'll finally give up trying to be something else, and the stress of trying to be that. It's a constant job trying to be something that you're not. It takes a lot of energy, but what you're really doing is you're just kind of shunning yourself. You're how do you say, you're dimming your own light, you're dulling your own flame, and you're missing out on the excitement and the fun and the potential of life and success and love and happiness and friendships, real friendships with people who really like you because they've met you, the real you, not just a character that you're trying to hold up. And I've lost a lot of friends, not through people leaving me, but me just leaving other circles, because it's like I'm trying to be something else than me. And I'm kind of gone off topic now, but I would have a very small, if not zero, friend circle. I have a partner, and we're happy, and but outside of that, I find it very difficult to create relationships or friendships, and that all boils down to me being comfortable with me, and me being willing to share and open myself and express my interests and who I am with other people. But it's very difficult. It's very difficult to just be vulnerable and open and to share yourself with the right people, and to not allow opinions or pressures and societal pressures and fashion trends and fucking even trends in social thought, in like the social consciousness of how people think. Over the years it changes. Opinions then change, and judgments and criticisms, but as soon as you accept yourself, I feel like that all goes away, because it's like, there again, words don't, words can hurt emotionally, but they don't hurt physically. And one way to stop the emotional pain of like other people's opinions and words is, I guess, to be 100% behind yourself, like fully accepting of yourself, to the point that you can't get hurt emotionally because you're not invested in other people's opinions of you. Does that make sense? trying to think if that makes sense to me. Yeah, self-acceptance is like, wow. It's like self-love, self-respect. It's you tapping into who you really are and not trying to hide it, the good and the bad. So yeah, excuse me. These energies, these videos I come across very low energy, because sometimes I am, and sometimes it's just me having a conversation, and I don't want to animate and be like, oh, you know, did you know, and blah blah blah, like real fucking social media caricature, you know, image type stuff. But yeah, either way, I hope you appreciate these conversations, and I do. I appreciate them because it gives me a chance to express myself more than I usually would. And it's funny, I'm talking to potentially a lot of people and potentially nobody on these videos, but I feel more comfortable talking to the camera than I do talking to other people physically. You know, it's like, and yeah, I think that's just a fear of judgment and criticism. And where else can you get the worst judgment and most damaging criticism than the internet? So yeah. Anyway, I'm enjoying making these videos, so I'm going to continue on making them. And if you want to follow along, yeah, you can follow along, or if you want to interact with me in the comments, yeah, interact and say hi. But yeah, this is Craig, and the sun has since gone here in Dublin, Ireland. Back to a cloudy, wet summer. All right, have a good day. Bye.